For 22 years, the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Coast Guard has been having their summer camp here at the Coast Guard base, where they've been molding youngsters in the right way to take over the future of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Various topics have been covered over the years, and they continue to do a fabulous job here. And parents continue to send their youngsters out to get the training, which include conflict resolution and, of course, navigation and training in seamanship. I'd love to get some of that for myself. So we thought we'd bring you out here for some of our summer adventures here at the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Coast Guard base. We'll be chatting with some of the facilitators, and of course, we'll meet the participants. Let's go. My name is Chevrel Macmillan, but everybody calls me Candyman. I think that's easier to remember. All right? Is everybody good?
Yes.
How long have you been here?
3 days.
3 days?
Yes.
You fed up?
No.
Who's fed up? Let me see your hand if you're fed up. Why? You have a reason. All right. You know what you've been covering over the past few days? What have you been doing? Various topics. You could just raise your hand and indicate. Yes? Conflict resolution. Yeah. So, did you have any activities related to conflict resolution?
My name is Felicia John. I am from Glen, and one of the activities that we did for conflict resolution, or representative for that was Phil Collins. We gathered in groups of 4, I believe, I can't remember, and we held hands, not with the person next to you, but it's a kind of a tie-up thing, and you try to figure out a way to break free and form back the same circle that you had. And we learned that during that you have to have a lot of communication, and communication is one of the ways that causes conflict. Without communication, we can't solve our problems easily. He also had us not talking, so that was very difficult to, I think that was the one with the birthday and the dates and stuff like that. So yeah, that was one of the activities.
Okay, I'm Talia, I'm English, and conflict resolution is when there's a problem and you find a way to fix it.
Now, I want to say something to y'all about drinking. It often starts, you ever walk downtown and see a man, especially in Carnival or after a fete or anything. It's a normal day in Tokyo, Monday afternoon, it's day nothing special. And I see a man just roll out a shop and chop down on the ground, vomit up some stuff, cuss, fight, yeah. That, those people, you know, those drunkards, they never start out as drunkards, you know? They start out with one drink. And when they were your age, they never tell themselves they want to become that. See, every vagrant you see on the street, every crack addict, everybody who gone crazy because they went off on drugs, when they were your age, they didn't want that for themselves. They were dreaming of being a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a policeman. I want to have money, nice house, some kids, a wife. That's what they were dreaming of. Nobody wants to end up there. But somewhere along the way, they made a choice. Conscious decision. And sometimes when you make a decision, you don't see next week. You don't see today. You know what I mean? A lot of guys went crazy, for instance, because they took a pull of marijuana and it was mixed with. And that's one pull. My friend here, one of her best friends, had this one, and that's what happened to him. How old is he? 19. Stone man. Gone. Now if he lives to be 80, he's got another 61 years to live in misery. Stone mad. Because one day, you just woke up and decided, that's it. I'm saying this to say, that at the moment it might seem like the right thing to do. It might seem, man, you just one drink, I'm gonna be alright tomorrow. But in reality, you don't know what tomorrow holds, because you ain't make tomorrow. I know some friends who had one drink, then jump in the vehicle and run right off one cliff, or run right into one building. And then we had one big funeral. That's it. You know what I mean? So I want you all to think about those things when you're deciding you're having one drink or one pull or one sniff. Remember, that might be your last one. Alright? Does that make sense? As long as I shove it? As long as I shove it? Okay, good. So yeah, I'll take that on board, alright? What we're going to do now is we're going to chat with some of your facilitators, and we're going to chat with some people individually.
Hello everybody, my name is Janelle Brown and I hail from the village of Newgrounds. Okay, in my opinion, it is important to attend Coast Guard next year and in the following years, because it teaches your children important skills that they can use later on in life. Also, we did like boat handling. I have never driven a boat in my life, so I found that very fascinating. And it opens new avenues and interests that they never knew they had before, because I never knew that I would enjoy something like that. Also, it looks good on a resume. And we all know how important those are when seeking a job.
I'm Felicia, and I would like to thank the helpers. I can't remember all of their names right now because it's only the 3 so far. And I would like to thank them for a job well done so far. We are enjoying ourselves a lot. I can say that for myself, and I hope I can speak for my colleagues as well. They are a bit harsh at times, but that's only because most of the students here are very disobedient and don't listen. But at the end of the day, we do listen to them because we take advice from them because they're older than us. They've been through a lot, so we listen to them a lot. So yeah.
My name is Kwesi Allen, and as a young man growing up, I think this is really beneficial because we're living in this type of world where the young, they're dying more often than the older ones, and there's a lot of violence going on. So I think this is a good place for the young men to be and to know about these drug abuse and all these conflict resolutions.
My name is Kenlet Francis. I'm a petty officer in the St. Vincent and Grenadines Coast Guard. I've been in the Coast Guard for almost 16 years, and I've been in the police service for 21 years.
All right. How long have you been doing this program?
I took over the program last year from Sub-Lieutenant John. He would have done the program for 11 years, so this year is my second year as program coordinator. The objectives of the program. We are saying that at the end of the program that the participants should develop ways and means of dealing with conflicts. So dealing conflict with in a non-violent way. They should be displaying more maturity. They should be able to deal with first aid and CPR in the right manner. Able to develop them oneself in the area of personal development.
Now we've come to the end of this summer adventures here at the SVG Coast Guard Base. And parents, I'm sure you've heard the good news. Spread it, and indeed, make sure, encourage and send out your youngsters here to the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Coast Guard Base for 2016's summer program. I'm sure it's going to be a fabulous one, just as this year's. And to all the participants, we're happy that you're enjoying yourselves. We're happy that you have had this opportunity to further your knowledge in different areas of endeavor. 2, 3.
Summer Adventures on NBC Radio. Boom!